That was fucked up.
What happened?
Like, our lights, flickered on and off, like 3 times.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was fucked up. John, do you have sounds?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. My laptop didn't shut off, so that should have kept going. It says I'm not connected to the internet,
It did.
but
Windows.
It
All right. I guess I'm ready.
all right. You sound so confident.
Well, I mean, I woke up from my nap after work at like 6:30, 6:45. And then I just sort of was awake and then got something to eat and then took a dog out. So, I mean, not that I think that you guys have enormous expectations, but
Yeah, we're
cool.
we're ready to fill in the gaps.
So, I've got some ideas. And we're going to play with them.
Okay.
I
And
want to play with all your ideas, Austin.
I know you do.
Gross.
As long as they like to play dirty.
Disgusting.
If they're your ideas, they should.
All right. So, can you guys go to Roll20 and go to the map?
I'm on the map.
No. Are you the map? The map? The map?
I'm a map.
Ping. Ping.
All right. So, I want to set
Ding.
new expectation that each hexagon, is it a hexagon?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each hexagon is approximately 30 miles
Okay.
to cross. If you're in the middle, you're 15 miles from every
Right.
approximate. And it takes you, how long can you travel? I mean, because I don't want to get too bogged down in time stuff, but I want to have some idea because we have a huge map and we haven't really discussed that.
Here.
I mean, that's really up to you to. You can always fast forward us and be like, "Well, you
Sure.
make it through. You were
If you-
unaccosted."
If you
Yeah, I
would,
know.
Although
if you would
this
like,
isn't necessarily that type of setting.
if you would like rules, I'll give you the rules, and you can go from what you'd like. So, normal is slow is 18 miles a day, and you're able to use stealth. Normal is 24 miles a day, no effect, and fast is 30 miles a day, -5 to passive wisdom perception scores.
I mean, it's accurate.
And then there's a
I mean,
forced march, which each additional hour of travel beyond 8 hours. I think that's assuming 8 hours of travel on those paces that I just read off. Each additional hour beyond 8 hours covers the distance shown in the hour column for their pace, which is another column that I have. But you can suffer a risk of exhaustion. But I don't think we'd have any reason to fucking be sprinting there. You know?
no, because I'm more thinking of in the event that there is a time, like you are trying to hurry or you are trying, if there's for stuff like that.
Right.
So I think
I feel like we'd be wanting to travel at like the 30-mile pace. 30 miles in 8 hours, rest, do it again.
Yeah, that's realistic.
Yeah.
For
Because we want to get there timely, but we're not like needing to rush 16 hours a day, risk
Right.
exhaustion when we're getting attacked by zombies. That's stupid.
No.
Okay,
But
so
we do want to go quickly.
we'll say that it takes you a day to travel the hexagon. That seems pretty neat.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so you guys are where you are actually at. You guys are actually here. I'd like to role play a little bit of you guys actually leaving and maybe talking one last time because I don't remember everything that we said.
You did that at the end last time. You made a point of it.
Yeah, we made it our dues.
You made it your objective to get us out of town before you ended the session.
What was the last things that you guys discussed with different people?
We left Captain Denham, and I mean he was like the second in command, but basically in charge. And Captain Greyhawk, was that her name? Greywind. Why do I keep getting? I think Greyhawk was like a different world for like 4E or some shit.
Greyhawk sounds like a badass name though.
Yeah, Greywind's also.
It sounds like a Mortal Kombat character.
That's Nighthawk. No, we left those two in charge.
I think it's Night Wolf, but okay.
It is Night Wolf. You're right.
Night Wolf and Greyhawk.
We left them in charge. We did some. I remember Ike and Throm went around and like Throm was trying to like reassure people and encourage them. Those two were drinking.
Yeah.
The other two were drinking for most of the time.
Yep.
And we basically just tried to leave them as prepared as we could. I mean, there wasn't anything like monumental that happened. It was just a very professional goodbye.
So, what did you guys talk to Captain Denham about as you guys were leaving? What did he say? What did he tell you guys?
He just told us to keep an eye out for the zombies and make contact with Icespire and get a shipment of supplies back. He gave us a list of supplies that the town needs, as well as we were collecting ideas for anything extra we could think of, talking to people as well, and trying to get ready to get on our way.
What did he tell you guys about the wisdom saves and speaking to your minds?
Fuck, I don't remember.
I don't remember that.
It's been 2 weeks and I forgot to listen because I still feel like it's Monday. What did he tell us?
So he said that he can convey thoughts if he's attuned to the mind of the person he's talking to, so to speak.
Ah, yes.
He's very attuned to your 4 because he had to save you guys from the zombie bites.
Right.
Because by using his magics to
John, that's a gross noise, whatever that is.
Oh, I was chugging some water, sorry.
It sounded like you were jerking off.
Nope.
Or just slamming a big dildo into your ass.
or both.
Or both.
I mean, not right now.
Yeah, we'll
So you guys
stop the
are-
recording.
okay.
before
What am
that
I, a
happens.
savage?
I just so you guys understand. I think that you guys might understand some of the basics of the mechanics, if not how to do it, because you guys aren't skilled healing magic users in that specialize in healing.
I'm a
We have a
cleric.
cleric.
I'm a cleric.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just
but-
a level 2 cleric.
Yeah, this guy is obviously. I mean, he was able to regenerate essentially, like your stuff to its.
I hope he's a divine soul sorcerer there, Austin.
Whatever, dude.
He definitely is.
Get out of here with all your stuff.
Austin doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Get out of here. I don't. This is my world. All right.
Right. You're just lucky to still be alive in it.
Very true.
So um, because he healed you guys, he healed your brains and your minds too from the damage and trauma. Blah blah blah. He's attuned to your minds because he spent so much time with you. That's the story. Because of that, he's very attuned to you, but you have to be open to you have to be able to receive it, which is what the wisdom saves and when the wisdom checks are for. To some extent that you know.
Can we call out for it, or this is just
one way.
Seems one way, yeah. Because
You
like
guys have,
he did it to Gek.
right.
Yeah.
Gek was right. So in Icespire, as far as you know, they also have the Ravens, which can talk to Phandalin. I mean, birds can travel a shit ton further than we can, especially flying from the mountains downward. They could probably get there in a day.
Yeah.
I mean, an unladen swallow can travel about 24 miles per hour.
Right, but they can go for more than 8 hours.
Yeah, I know. It was just a Monty Python joke.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you African or European, but I decided to go.
A wild raven
straight.
can cover up to 100 miles in a day.
Yeah,
There
birds are ridiculous.
Yep.
So you guys are.
Damn coconuts.
I mean, I want you guys to take control of this a little bit. Look at the map.
Mm-hmm.
The map, as we've been using it, trees do provide cover or concealment, if not full cover.
Mm-hmm.
Hills give you greater vantage points. The saddles of the hills can provide concealment, stuff like that, right? So the terrain is realistic for what you would think it would be for, and if you can provide like a reasonable excuse for something, you can use the land as you need to, right?
Right.
So
I feel like we're pretty much beelining.
Well, I mean, to a certain extent, but you guys are also planning on coming back with a wagon.
Right.
So,
yeah.
And if Red has taught us anything, it's avoid mountainous terrains with wagons.
Right. So I want you to think through that a little bit. This is going to be, this is all open territory for zombies.
Right.
Zombies are scattered all throughout here. You are essentially trying to determine the path, to find the path, and to make sure the path is suitable for wagons.
Mm-hmm.
You could, if you wanted to, essentially sprint there, anyway how, and then on your way back, look for the way for using the wagon, if you wanted to, right?
I think we look for the trail on the first day near Phandalin and see if we find something. It also gives us a day to see if we're being followed by zombies. If we're being followed by zombies, we avoid that trail until we are coming back to Icespire.
Is there not like a pre-established road between these towns? And I just
That's what we have to find. That's what we have to find.
On your map, the green line right here is essentially what we think might be the road, right?
Okay.
Oh, well, then we would follow that.
Yeah. That's what I thought. The green lines were roads.
Sort of. Something like that.
I think right there at 20 feet, instead of going north, we should go south and curl up and around.
Go south?
Yeah, so like, how do you do that?
Come along this path here.
Yeah. And come down and right above the word sword.
Oh.
Only because it looks like less hilly.
So.
And go, up that way. Like, there looks like there's like a bit of a valley there. Like, so like, and I'm just thinking about making it easier on the horses because horses they have frail legs sometimes.
All right.
I don't care. I mean, it's gonna take us a bit longer, I think. Unless you want to cut through and go just like this way, John.
I feel like
I think we should scout the
well
road.
yeah, but I feel like is it smarter to scout the road like in the mountains here, and then it should be easier to blaze the trail on the way back this way.
But what if there's something in the road, like fallen trees or pits, or something that makes wagon
True
trail journeys unsafe? That's the only thing because I actually don't want to be on the road, if I'm being honest, because if we have reason to believe that these zombies are coming for us. So I'd like to stay off the road, and in case they don't know about it. But at the same time, when we have that wagon, I want to make as good a time coming back as we can.
That's what I was saying. What I think we need to do is we need to kind of head out this way along the road. Not on the road, but along the road for at least like the first day. Maybe send a scout towards it if we know we're not being followed. But we're basically seeing if the zombies are following us, or if we could pick up on anything like that they're following us the first day. And then from there, we can go further away from the city. That way, if it's just a day removed from the city, when we send a raven back to Phandalin, we can tell them to scout out and clear the road a day's ride from Phandalin. We will be arriving in X number of days.
Or here's another.
We could have them clear that chunk, and we can scout the road from like here on.
Or here's another.
That way we know we're not drawing attention to it.
Chew on this and let me know what you think about it. What if we just get on the road and let's use ourselves as bait and see if these fucking zombies are following us? Like, if
they would follow us through the hills just like they would the road.
I guess. So
we don't want to draw them to the road because it's not an established road.
Sure, and I guess
I want to pop in real quick and remind you guys of something that you may have forgotten. You were successfully able to outrun the zombie horde.
Right, on foot.
Yeah, we know we can outrun them on foot.
Right. We can just outpace them on foot, and we're on horses. So, I mean, I don't know what the fucking... Oh, yeah. The speed of a horse is 400
much better than
feet,
human.
400 feet per minute, so 40 feet in a round. So, 80 feet in a double move.
Yeah.
So, I guess I was thinking about basically... I guess if we make ourselves seen and easy targets, it's not going to really help us learn if the zombies are tracking us. I think that's something we should keep in mind and try and think how to actually discern that. I don't have an idea for it right now, but
well, I figure we are going to work on staying diligent. Like whoever we know has the keenest eyes, they are pretty much going to be like, while we're moving, they need to be watching at all times, looking for anything out of the ordinary. We probably need to go a little slower on the first day, even investigating for tracks and things like that. See if we can find any information of any zombies in the area.
So Thram's got a 14 passive perception and dark vision. Can you beat that?
I don't believe I have better than 12.
So, I mean, he's beefy enough to stay out front.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have to be in the front. He can be in the back.
Well, wherever you want him, he'll go.
Yeah.
He knows he's not
matter.
He knows he's not the tactician that Ike is, which is great because I'm not the tactician that you are. So, yeah.
But we could scout the area and see if we. I don't know. I think the best thing is just to see if
I do want to figure
they're
out.
like a good way to see if they're following us is if we do run into any, we let one get away.
Yeah,
Then once we're attacked,
pick it out?
we travel 2 hours. We set up camp and traps.
How do we,
in case they do come back in greater numbers?
How do we distinguish that one from all the other ones? Because you know all these things look alike to me.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, think about when you're watching like The Walking Dead or the White Walkers. They all kind of fucking look the same.
Yeah. Well.
So like
we could. So if we haven't, are we saying that we're already on the road, or we're still discussing tactics?
I mean, maybe we're a few like 50 yards out of town, but.
No, in my headcanon, you guys are having this conversation in character between the four of you guys, which would be, I don't want you to do, because having to do four people.
That would take forever.
Right.
It's mainly Ike and Throm anyway. It's okay.
Right. So, but you guys are essentially like you have a day's ride and you have had 15 minutes of conversation. So
yeah. So, can we say that we that Ike would have procured some dye?
If you want to, sure.
I mean, yeah, she would have gotten some dye,
chalk, and we could
supplies in the
crush
town.
It up.
You could also just pick some violets or something, indigo, some wild berries, and make your. I mean, yeah, you have dye.
Like if we have to, I'll roll survival.
You have dye.
I think
you guys.
I think chalk costs like 1 copper piece. So we buy a bunch of chalk and we pound it into dust, and we have chalk dust, and we throw it at it. To market?
You have
we can essentially
John, your characters have some dye. Adam, your characters have some chalk.
Sounds good.
Works for me. Okay, that's fine. Okay,
and since your half hour ride sort of conversation canter is a horse speed of a mild trot so that you guys can still talk.
Yeah.
You're not like at a gallop or anything because horses can gallop at whatever pace, but we're going to say that you're not like going hell bent. You're still sticking to the 30 miles an hour or the 30 miles in a day. And you guys are just talking, and so far you haven't seen any zombies. I mean, from what you would intuit, it seemed like Fandolin, for whatever reason, was like a magnet for this area, and there are no zombies along the trail.
Okay, I mean, so do you want to...
Said for like the first 30 minutes?
So yeah, since you guys have been talking.
Yeah.
Like...
We set up...
Yeah, we'd still want to stay off the trail for like the first day.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're going to be on the trail for like the first half hour, and then you get off. I get it. But yeah, we're gonna like, so like maybe we'll stay like 25 yards off to the right of the road. Yeah, like roughly that blue line.
Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. Like
it's gonna
we're like 25 to 50 yards, like just away from the road, just off into the hills and the fucking trees, shit like that.
All right.
It's going to slow us down a little bit, but we feel like it's important.
And if we see anything big that needs to be removed from the road, like we're trying to check the road. If we see anything big that needs to be removed from the road, we're notating that. Unless it's something we feel we can take care of, then we may go in and take care of that.
I mean, aside from a big like hole, I think between your two characters, like a tree... Like, even the biggest trees getting moved on the way there. Like, because fucking Gek can probably pick it up by himself.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they both got 19 strength.
Yeah,
so
they can, between the two of them.
Yeah, they do.
If not, they can chop it up. So,
your first day, as you guys sort of ride at a, I want to say your pace is like you're just like a minute behind to go to the bus stop. Like you're walking to the bus stop and you're just a little bit late, but the bus is usually a little bit late, so you're not too worried. But you're moving at a good pace.
A brisk walk.
Well, for your horses, it's just they could they could do this all day.
Right.
And you guys see some of the hills, and this is your first time, I think, in a while that you guys have been off the road, off the beaten path, not sort of like essentially going to this next emergency. You guys are just taking in like grasslands, like some beautiful fucking grasslands that are right. This entire area is just, I mean, this could be it could be beautiful farms. It's completely desolate. There's no one there, but you can see all the potential as you guys are walking. There's no zombies. You guys don't even actually see hints of zombies. There's no scratching at trees. There's the animals don't seem too crazy. You see some natural wildlife along the way. So it seems like I mean, there's no one here, so why would would the zombies be there? So
good point.
Right. So this is it. I don't know. I kind of want to convey like it's like you get a sense of like, damn, this place is pretty nice when it's peaceful. I wonder, like, and you maybe start to remember some of the times before when you guys could just be bugbears. You know, you guys could just be hobgoblins and just sort of bugbear your night out and just have a bugbear party. You guys,
I feel like Ike's continuously having to yell at Gek because he's trying to run right out into the field and like, it's okay, look, it's fine. And she's like bantering back and forth, like, get back over here right now. You're gonna attract some zombies because she's on edge no matter how beautiful it looks. But he's ready to go play and roll in the field.
Austin, I have a question. First of all, I'm going to take off my pants because it's fucking hot where I'm at. You won't see nothing. Yeah. I have underwear on. Shut up, perv. Did we...
Damn it.
I think we asked this question, and I just don't remember the
I always
answer.
wanted to see what a Wookiee looked like naked.
Woo! Did we ever get any... Did we ever see evidence of them... of the zombies feeding on animals? Nope. Okay. And we haven't seen any turned animals either, correct?
Yeah, animals have not been turned.
No, the animals, it seems that they're mostly interested in people. Going back off of your training, zombies are mostly interested in people. The zombies the animals, most of like any herd animals see the zombies as either predators or as something chaotic, and they don't like it.
Sure.
And then the apex hunter predators generally ignore them as being either, from what your forestry and animal people have surmised, they see the zombies as something foul or not to be eaten.
Right. Well, they probably smell dead.
Yeah. So, and animals actually don't eat.
I mean, a scavenger might be interested, but typically those are like raccoons and crows, and they don't go after moving things.
Right. So far, the animals give them a wide berth and just take off because that's what they do, right? And the zombies are like, see them as moving trees, maybe. They see them as bug nose, right?
Right.
So it starts to get to dusk. Let's say the sun has set, but you still have like an hour or two of daylight. Do you guys keep going, or do you want to stop at dusk?
I would think that we would probably, like, while we have the light, get shelter ready. Like, I know we probably have, like, bedrolls and maybe, like, those simple tents that Austin would know the name of that's, like, a clothesline with a blanket over it.
Yeah, those are 2-person pup tents.
Yep, those.
I feel like we would have that, but I feel like at this point, since we're out in the wilderness, we would have like makeshift spear wall we would make. Because I
Yeah,
think both my guys got some javelins. Like, they'd set up a defensive position
And
with, like, our backs against
when you suggested that in training, your instructor said that was a horrible idea because that boxes yourself in and you don't have a quick means of escape. Because if they were to attack you at night, the best thing is to run.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if you want to, we all have 50 feet of rope. We could, tie up some trip wires with leaving ourselves like a gap that we would know where it is. But other than that, and you don't want to set up noisy things in case something like an animal trips it.
Yeah.
Plus, if we got a bolt, zombies won't. And granted, I'm basing all this
That's true.
off of,
I wasn't really thinking like all that. So yeah,
no, I get it. You're thinking
right.
like a palisade kind of thing, but zombies typically won't impale themselves unless there's prey to be had. So if we're intense, they may not see us. Maybe they smell us. But I think I think
Well,
if you
we're gonna set up a watch for sure.
Yeah, definitely a watch. So, no torches, no fire. What time of year is it, Austin? I don't know if we ever established that, but
What time of year do you want it to be?
I don't know. Roll a d4 and assign the seasons. Make 1 winter, 2 spring, 3 summer, 4 autumn. Fuck.
It's spring.
It's spring. Okay. Okay. So then, watches, no torches, no fire, no nothing. Because we don't want to be like the fucking hobbits on that mountain that begins with a C that I can't remember what it was.
Weathertop?
It is Wintertop, where Frodo gets stabbed.
Weathertop.
Yes, correct. Why did I think it began with a C? Anyway.
I don't know.
Me either.
Because the original name was Amun Sul, which is where the chief plants are actually stored in the northern kingdom of Anur.
I knew he'd fucking know all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
He's fucking Tolkien head. He knows Elvish, Adam. Come on now.
Right.
So, you guys have set up your A-frame tents. Or your pub tent actually has a lot of space in there. You guys set up bugbear-sized little tents. You don't have a fire. You just eat some of your rations. You guys doing the night watch, or you guys?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're doing a watch.
We'll do a one man watch. But hey, John, after all that talk,
nice.
But I will gladly go. My guys will go first if they want to. If you want to, I don't give a shit.
It does not matter to me.
Why don't we just go alphabetically? So, Ike, Gek, Shay, Throm.
Shay, Throm. Okay, sounds good.
I mean, I haven't used any spells or anything, I don't think.
So Ike will be up first.
All right, Ike. You are halfway through-ish your night. Everything is nice and calm. Please give me a perception check.
That is a total of a 9.
It's not great. Give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom is going to be 14.
Oh, good. You hear from Captain Denham, who says he's able to convey the thoughts that the zombies so far have not attacked Phandalin. Phandalin hasn't seen any zombies. They've sent scouts. They haven't found any zombies in the area. They're fortifying the town, fortifying the road to the main road, and that's what he conveys to you.
Okay. She can't convey anything back, so she
She just
notes all that information in her dome piece and continues her watch. Keeping
Cool.
an eye and an ear out for anything suspicious.
She doesn't hear anything.
Okay. Then Gek is up next.
I know who Gek is.
That's
Gek
good.
is your other character.
My other bugbear, the barbarian.
Yeah, I know who you get. I know your players. Come on. Go ahead.
It
and give
only
me
took him
a,
like fucking 4 sessions to figure it out.
I had to write it down.
Well,
put it in the names too.
To be fair, it's difficult when we each have 2. I get it.
Gek, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Gek with a perception check. That's even worse. A 6.
Ooh, good.
All right.
He's good at
Oh,
attacking.
there's a piece of gristle right there. If I get my tongue in there the right place, I think I can get it. Huh.
So,
Man, it's really in there.
uh,
Really, really in there.
your guy hears a piece of wood snap somewhere to the general right of you.
Oh. He goes, checks it out.
All right. How far away you gonna walk from the campsite?
You know, walk towards where he heard the noise. It's Gek. What's that?
All right.
He was just checking. He had a piece of gristle stuck in his tooth. He was very into that. And now he heard a stick break, so he's going to go check that out. He was not really paying attention. That's why he had a 6.
So a little further to your right, but to your north a little bit, you hear what sounds like some rocks, sort of like were scuffled and fall a little bit, and then
He's
stop.
going to take a good scan and look in the area. I do have 60 feet of dark vision, if that is at all applicable here.
Right.
Can I roll another perception check?
Sure.
Okay, new dice tonight. That was a 2.
Yeah,
plus 2 for a 4.
You see some. You think you see, you're not sure if you saw some movement or not. It looks like there might have been
I
some.
squinted too much. My eyes were closed. No, still don't see nothing.
He has weird
I
conversations
must
with
be
himself.
seeing, thinking things.
He's Gek. Gek will be Gek.
It's true. Get going, Gek.
All right. So
I was kind of just giving you his internal monologue.
Nope, all of this was out loud.
Probably, yeah.
Yep.
I like that idea better. His internal monologue is out loud.
Yep. Sounds
All right.
right.
You then hear another scuffling over some wood. It sounds. You hear some shuffling over, like either some wood went down or something's brushed against a tree. You heard something against some wood, about 20 meters to your further right north-ish.
Hey, Shay, wake up. I keep hearing something weird.
You motherfucker. What? I had this weird dream. I was in the middle of this weird dream. Captain Denham was there, and he didn't have no pain. Okay, never mind. It's not important what the dream was about.
Was I there?
No, you're never ever there. I promise you that. What do you got, you big fuck?
I just think I heard something. I don't know. Keep hearing something over there.
What did I tell you about thinking?
But then I see, and my eyes are closed, so I have trouble seeing. And then I open them, and I still don't see nothing.
You gotta keep them things open there, big guy. Okay, so I guess.
But it's so late.
Well, that's what watch is. You got a nap. Okay, where's it at? And she'll try and figure it out.
He points it out.
All right, so points that you kind of walk over in that area. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Nope. I got a 9.
You two hear some slight scratching, digging kind of scratching, or it could be digging, it could be climbing. You're not quite sure. There's definitely some rough, like it's kind of a scratching noise
Sure.
to the. And I want to say it's like 45, 60 feet away from. You guys have had to. You can still see where your camp is, but it's it's getting further away from your camp.
Okay, well, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna suggest we just wait and see what happens. But so yeah, if we wait a little bit, it sounds like it's going away.
It sounds like it doesn't sound. It sounded like it was moving, but now it's stationary, scratching, digging, climbing sort of noise.
She's gonna suggest maybe we. So let's go back closer to camp while we can still hear it, and let's just wait. There's no reason. Those two need to sleep. You know how they get when we wake them up when they don't get their Z's. So let's just sit here and wait. And if it starts to approach the camp, then we'll wake them up. So she wants to suggest just going back to as close to the camp as we can while still keeping that sound in earshot, and then just waiting.
All right, is Get gonna go back to sleep?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I mean, if
He's
we're
gonna
on,
wait with her.
I mean, if we were on shift change, she would have him wait up just in case, because two heads are better than one.
Yeah.
All right.
So we just wait it out.
You continue to hear the same noise, about the same direction, pretty consistently every few minutes, every couple minutes.
But it's not getting closer or louder. Well, okay. Well, she's gonna.
Is it getting more muffled?
It's staying unchanged, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, she's going to tell him to go to sleep, and she's going to wait it out. Because she can yell. I mean, fuck. How far away from camp is she?
About, we said 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, she's going to just wait it out. Like, she's going to have him, because he needs his rest too. She's going to take over. Are we at a point where her halfway through the
I'm
watch?
not going nowhere, but okay.
Well,
and he like backs up against you and just starts snoring as he goes to sleep.
The snoring is great. I was gonna say, yeah, he can just lay there. That's fine. That's actually probably better if he can. So she'll just wait, and if the second it starts to sound like it's getting louder, she's gonna wake him up. So let me know if that happens.
So that does actually happen. It does sound like you can hear like a twig break a little closer to you guys, and then like a small amount of chewing noise.
Based on our experience with zombies, does this sound more zombie-ish or more animal-like? And if you'd like me to roll some kind of check to discern that, I will.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Who doesn't like a good perception
Let's
check?
roll a different die than the one that rolled a fucking 6. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I got two new ones in the chamber.
14 plus 3, 17.
All right, yeah, for 17 perception, you actually sort of stand up a little bit once it starts getting a little closer to you, and you see it's a badger, and he is essentially just doing badger things, because badgers are actually nocturnal animals. They sleep all day, they live in dens, and they chew up everything as they eat and then take stuff back to their nest. So you discovered a small family of badgers.
Cool. She's gonna...
Adam, I'm gonna need that drop again.
Okay, yeah, I got you. There
we go.
So, okay, Adam, know that Shay shouldn't be afraid of a family of badgers, especially with Gek sleeping right next to her. I want her to let them go and just let them do their thing until, she doesn't want to make any more noise than she has to, and a fight is noisy. So, can she roll like a nature check to maybe know that that's the best thing to do, or...
Yeah, let's see how much you can remember of your nature training during your captain training.
Cool. Okay. 11 plus 4 for a 15.
So, now that you are specifically trying to remember this specific thing, you do remember some training that said that animals are largely left alone by the zombies.
Right.
So, the animals can create natural noises, which can cover up our noises. Right? So then they don't hear voices or the snoring or whatever. So it's best to try and be close to natural animals by staying outside of their
that makes
their
sense.
field.
So if they hear badgers doing badger things, they're probably gonna just leave that area.
Right. Essentially, yes, they're muffling, and you get their animals muffle the noises, especially badgers, because they are night owls. So,
how clutch would a druid be in this campaign, John?
But you also know
real.
But it cuts both ways, because the animal noises also dampen the zombie noises.
Sure. This doesn't sound like... This is more like a rustling, right? Not like a clamoring.
Correct. You also remember from your zombie training that zombies don't move very much at night, because we assume they can't see very well, right? We've looked at their eyeballs, and the eyeballs have tiny little micro scratches, so they have inhibited eyesight, even though their hearing is the only thing that works just as well. We have no idea about their sense of smell, but we know their eyesight is inhibited.
See,
so
I've always thought of zombies as hunting solely by sense of smell. This is out of game. This is just me in general. Like, I guess in my head, it's always been like, they smell the meat. They want the brains. Like,
and sound.
That's all they got left.
Sound is definitely not sight.
Yeah, typically they do have someone step on something.
Right.
But I almost like the idea of deaf zombies that are just following their nose. They'll walk through any type of dismemberment just to get to it.
So I mean, this is all supposition, right? At this point, it's entirely speculation in the zombie world.
Oh yeah, no, and this is your story. I'm just talking from it's also interesting. It's very interesting.
Zombies, though, if you think about it, smell is nerve receptors that actually come down from your brain into your nose, right?
Yeah.
And once you are a zombie, your body starts to deteriorate, right? Because we don't blink, right? We get they would get micro scratches on their eyes, and their muscles also don't heal, which is why they can have great strength and they can have great speed, but at the cost of tearing their muscles that can't repair themselves.
It's
so
like
after
being
time,
a PCP.
Break down.
Yeah. No, I understand.
And because the smell is actually absorbing the different particles in the air, I submit that their noses would essentially dry out and become just husks, and then the cartilage would probably be one of the first things to fall off.
Right. Well, and then if you don't have a nose is basically an ear for smells. It funnels the smell. It helps capture the smells. So
eventually, all their smell, I would say, would completely deteriorate over a short amount of time, every day doubling, right, on a logarithmic scale.
That would make sense. So and maybe I'm thinking of zombies I saw depicted in a certain way.
But hearing relies on bones in your ears, right?
Yeah.
There's still the movement, but those would last the longest of any sense.
Sure.
So that's why their hearing is generally considered by.
But would the tympanic membrane not rot away quickly?
I would say it'd be slower than the other
I think. But yes, I agree with all of this. I love biology conversations.
It's still a good point, because as zombies deteriorate, I would agree with you that all of everything starts to go down, which is why they then
I would
next to
I would say if you're saying that the nose would go away, I would say the ears would probably go away in the same amount of time. So therefore, the only sense they would really have is maybe touch, but they probably can't feel touching things.
Well, for the fact for them to be up and moving, there has to be some sort of preservative thing going on.
That's
So
a good point. That's a good point. Because otherwise, how would they
otherwise, you're just a
move?
corpse. Right.
But
Yeah.
'cause I read an interesting article that actually said that eating brains was was how zombies reproduce. So it's not that they want brains; they want to create other zombies,
Sure.
and the best way to do that is to eat
Is
our
to infect the brain of the other one.
yeah.
Essentially,
Right.
go right to the
Well-
source. Don't bite their ankle and let it take 6 days.
Right.
Bite their fucking brain and get them in the
And
fight.
so that's
Also-
actually they're not eating your brains; they just want to right.
Also, if we're talking about things decaying, and like brains are one of the first things to go too because they're so soft. If you like, if we're gonna get like super like on point with it, if their brains were to decay, they wouldn't have any locomotion at all. So like, you've gotta make some
So-
concessions.
So I like the idea that doing zombie autopsies in our world, they found a sort of I don't know, a gelatin, a goo, a sort of membrane layer over a lot of the internals, including the nose and the ears and the eyes. Though the eyes still get scratched up more than anything. So the zombies can smell and so we think in our world that we're creating that they can still smell and hear to a certain extent that deteriorates over time. Eyesight never fully leaves them, although it's just like it gets more and more cataract or cataracts or whatever. And that's why they don't
So-
like to go at night. So
Would
yeah,
scientists then, with that belief of deterioration being so prevalent, would scientists then theorize that this zombie issue, if we can keep new victims at a minimum, should go away with time as the zombies deteriorate and die?
that's actually exactly what they thought within the first 3 to 5 months was just stop everything. But what happens is the zombies do deteriorate, but all it takes is a certain part of like their mouth or the saliva, the poison, the germs to get bit. So there could be a zombie that is almost completely like the tree might have fallen on top of it or something, and it's in deep grass, and then one person walks past it. So in those first three to 5 months it was a lockdown, and then some people didn't listen to it, and because some people didn't even listen to the lockdown and the stay home, stay safe,
Get the fuck out.
the second wave that never went away. So that seems realistic to me that people would not do what they're supposed to do to stay safe.
It sounds like you're reading the news too much, Austin.
I'm starting to hear an echo of myself. And when you guys change something,
What?
I didn't change anything.
I switched something. Am I echoing?
yeah.
He said he was hearing himself on an echo.
No, I can now hear Adam's echo as well.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
weird.
don't hear it at all.
I don't know.
All right, hold on a second. All right, no, it's gone now.
Okay. You sure?
I guess it's kind of louder.
Huh?
Yeah, when it's louder, it's still there. If I talk louder, I can hear it.
I don't hear it. Actually, I hear it. I hear me.
That's what I'm saying. I can hear me.
Yeah, but
I don't hear the echo.
You don't.
Hey, John, mute yourself real quick.
Mute myself?
Yeah. I just assume it's your fault. That's my first go-to. Troubleshooting.
Okay.
All right. Test.
Test,
Can you
test,
still hear
test,
your-
test, 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 test. This
Can you
gotta.
hear yourself?
No, not anymore.
I can't hear myself either.
So John's using a headset like me, so maybe it's because his ears are close to his mic.
All right, unmute yourself, John.
Come back.
All right.
Hello.
Hey.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's John.
yeah. I think it's yours. I think it's because your mic is close to your ears. But that's okay. It's minimal in my ears.
You know what it might be?
No.
Is I have one of my headphones off of my ear because of the infection.
That's definitely it. That's
so
okay.
it's here. I'll just put it back. It's not that sore right now, so I'll just put it on my ear and turn the volume down.
It's not. It's not annoying enough to make yourself in pain.
No,
So-
if you need to leave it on for a bit and then take it off for a bit and put it back on, that's fine. All right, so I don't mind getting a little bit lost in the weeds with the zombie stuff because whatever we establish, you guys can also use against them because you know certain things, right? But the idea is that the zombies, after a while, even if they do deteriorate to a large degree, they can get stuck in water. And even though they hate water and water hurts them, it doesn't completely. It takes a while to completely not kill. Well, they never really get killed when they're in the water. They just.
But does it contaminate them? The water?
No, not unless you. And no, we don't have reports saying that a zombie in the water necessarily affects the drinking water. Other than it just being found it's agreeable in and of its own, it doesn't cause zombie outbreaks. There have been a few reports where people that had open wounds when they were in the water very close to the zombie did get contaminated. So
that's interesting.
It had to be very close to them, and there's an open wound.
To where maybe almost your like stomach acid and digestive tract can kill the virus if it is a virus.
You can eat something that is venomous, like a venomous snake. But if a venomous snake bites you, then you get poisoned.
Sure.
Well, you can eat venom. You can't eat poison.
Right. You can't eat a poisonous frog. You'll die. But if a poisonous frog, well, if a poisonous frog touches you, you could die too. Just don't touch the frogs. So, for our case here, you guys
normally just pee on you anyway.
Hey, I'm gonna turn on my air conditioner. If it gets too loud, let me know.
Yeah, that should be an expectation.
I'm
regardless.
fucking sweaty, dude.
You should definitely have the AC on.
Well, I mean it is on, but this one for this room.
Yeah.
This room I'm in isn't climate we don't have vents in here for it. So I have a window unit back there.
Oh, I can't hear anything.
Okay. Cool.
So you guys remember, animals are generally good. They hide you, but they can also hide the zombies sound. Zombies don't move much at night because they can't see very well unless they can hear something. But even then, they don't generally move at night because they can't see. They don't know where they're going. They could walk into whatever, right?
Right.
So that's what you remember as you try and specifically recall that one memory of, is it safe to be around animals? What should I do?
Right. So yeah, so she's going to leave the badgers be and finish her watch and wake up Throm when it's time.
All right.
Jack probably gets up when she starts moving and heads back to his bedroll.
She would wake him up and be like, "Hey, get your big ass to bed. It's fine. It's just badges."
Badges? Do they taste good?
No, they taste horrible. Go to bed.
Actually, it's very tough meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like eating a Wolverine.
Wolverine. I remember those being tasty.
Well, you have a shit palate. Just go to sleep.
Okay.
All right. So now we got Throm up.
Yep.
All right, Throm. go ahead and well, we'll say it gets about
His watch probably would start at like 2 in the morning.
all right, halfway through your give me a check. It's halfway through. Give me a perception check, just as you're listening and see how.
Rolled a 17.
All right. Shay can convey to you that there's a family of badgers over there. They're making some noises. But you hear some different noises a little bit to the rest of that was to the east. This is now you're hearing it from the west. You're hearing something different from the west. It just sounds like some rustling.
Can he get closer to maybe get a better handle on it?
So we're actually gonna say, I want to say it's like 6 in the morning. If you were to wake up at 8, right?
Yeah, if you're doing a 4-man watch, you're not getting your rest done in 8 hours. So.
Right. So you guys had gone to bed at like 10 or so, and you guys are trying to wake up at 8. So you're actually in the last person to wake up already has had their full sleep by the
Right.
right. So Throm, it's in the gray part of the morning. You can start to see there's some of the gray before dawn.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear some shuffling, but it's sort of over a little berm type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was your perception check? Give me another perception check once you get over there. This is like, hi, come here. Come here. Jesus.
That's a better one. I rolled a 15 plus a 4 this time for a 19.
All right. You see 3 zombies. They just seem to be. So, from where you came. All right, look at the map, boys.
Yep.
Here it is. You guys basically did this. Yeah. You guys were just going along that way, right?
Right.
Yep.
These zombies are coming like this way, and just seem to be. These are the first. Well, actually, we'll say it's coming down like this. They're coming from the north, and they're just 2 of them you can see, and they just seem to be like walking, shuffling slowly, mindlessly to the south.
Okay.
And they're on the other side of the trail.
Okay. Have they seen him?
They don't appear to have reacted to you at all. They're still walking generally south.
Well, in that case, he's just going to slowly back away and go back to camp and continue his watch and keep an ear out. For the noises that they were making and noises he should be familiar with by now. He doesn't want to. There's no point in starting a fight if they, I've always been of the mind in D&D, avoid a combat unless there's really something cool to be gained from it. So that's what I would like to do.
That depends on the character.
If you need me to, well, that's true. But Throm's pretty wise.
Oh yeah, no.
So
it fits your character.
Yeah, he knows when to fight, when to not. So yeah, if he can just back towards the camp and keep his watch going, he's gonna do that. If he feels like they're being threatened, he's gonna wake everybody up.
So you see them keep walking south out of your view, and then you don't hear anything for the rest of your watch.
Great. Well, when everybody wakes up, he's gonna tell them immediately. We saw a tiny group passing through. They headed south, and didn't spot me, so no harm, no foul, as they say. Should we pack up and get a move on?
Well, I believe that's probably the most prudent thing to do.
It
They
certainly,
didn't seem like they just seemed like they were moseying through.
it certainly wasn't a big enough horde to pose a threat to Fandolin, even if they do head west. So, I believe best to leave well enough alone and move on our way.
Well,
All right.
then, let's get on our way.
So you guys are essentially just moving in a straight line for now. I don't know how to this thing.
Yeah.
Going.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little. Since we haven't seen any zombies that seem to be looking for or following us, we're gonna go head towards the road and make sure there's nothing we have to clear.
Yeah, I don't
Get
know.
any debris off of it.
At this point, I mean, not that we have a ton of experience on the road so far and in the wilderness, but I think our paramount objective is making sure this road is clear for the trip back, because we're going to be slower, far less mobile, and I mean, you know, I think that should be
we want
our
it clear for the trip back, and then we definitely want it ready to be established for more and more
right
trips.
Also, I think what would be prudent is if we see, I don't know, maybe good spots for like outposts along the way.
Yeah.
Make note of those. I don't know. I'm just flavoring things up here.
If we notice good areas, like probably down here wouldn't be a bad spot for a small settlement.
I mean,
or right
yeah,
here at this peak here with those plain lands there. But it all depends. Like, just getting a good map of the area, as it's probably not been too scouted out recently.
Well, and
a recent update for any mappings.
It may be difficult too, because like if we set up like, or if we tell somebody to set up like, even if it's like watchtowers, if the fucking zombies see those guys up in watchtowers, they're just gonna probably stand there until they come down. But you know, maybe if you equip them with enough fucking arrows. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want people stranded either. So, I don't know. Just something to think about.
At the very least, we give an update of the lands.
Yeah.
Gek or Ike would reference back any maps she has and make any notations of anything that seems different than it's marked on the map that she already has.
Right. Yeah, I was just thinking, I just thought about for a second, I'm like, anything strategic to our advantage, we should make note of.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really have anything specific there, but I just wanted to put it out into the universe.
Far out, man.
Yeah, so you guys got some good hills and stuff to use here for maybe some sort of outposts in the future. Or, ideally, I mean, you want this to be one of the safe passages to, you know, have someone be able to get and give supplies to iSpire. So those are all good thoughts. So we'll say that you guys are taking some like notes along the way. Maybe you're taking some sketches here and there. You're taking, you know, strategic lay of the land, so to speak, so that you can make good decisions later on.
Because I feel like we have a lot of peaceful time that we're not used to. So Ike's probably like doesn't know what to do with herself, so she's trying to find stuff to keep her busy and stay productive and useful. Gek's probably trying to shoot squirrels.
Shay's just making fun of him when he misses.
All right, so you guys get
I would have got it if it didn't move.
Well, of course you would have. Like, how that, duh. Like, that's kind of the whole point of hunting. Like, things move.
I mean, they do, but sometimes they sit still, and if they sit still, I hit them.
Well, I guess we'll test that out then, won't we? We'll see what happens the next time you fucking think you got it.
I'm not so good with this dang thing.
Well, you better stop practicing. What's your 2-hit with your ranged weapon?
Well, all he has are javelins and hand axes, but he'd be using a crossbow, which is actually that same plus hit, which is a +6. Because he's got a +4 to his dex.
Never mind. She was gonna, if she had a better one, she was gonna like fucking shoot something and be like, that's how it's done, but she doesn't have that.
Alright, so you guys get up, you guys get moving, you guys stay off the road, but close-ish to the road so that you can still see it. So far, the path along here just seems like it's suitable for wagons, but there's just overgrown grass in some places, and nature is starting to take it back over a little bit, but with a small team of people who know what the fuck they're doing, they know how to make trails and shit, because that's one of the things they had to do for the King's Road, and that's the primary means of transportation, blah blah blah. So you guys keep moving. I want to say you guys do a full day's march, and you get over here. Oh, fine. And nothing happens. Everything so far so good.
Good.
The orange line is y'all.
Right.
That's what you guys have done so far. I like the idea that maybe 2 of you guys did a quick go over here to scout the area of these hills to see what's going on.
Yeah.
And then you guys come back up.
Just thinking that, like, maybe, like...
Gek and Shay.
Yeah.
They're usually the scouts.
I was also thinking that as far as noting strategic waypoints, like, maybe I think part of the notes we would write would be like, hey, maybe this could be advantageous for like small parties to stay off the road and come through this, like, because there's a good spot here, shit like that. But we're not really like over in like out. I think all that would like come into like out in here and like over here and shit in these like foothills. But
one thing you don't know that any you guys don't, except for the 2 you saw coming from the north, you don't see any zombies.
Really want to go north. I know we have a mission, but like I really want to fucking like go. I've been itching to fucking like check out where they want to go. You know what I'm saying? Because like they always seem to be coming from like somewhere like northwest of where we are currently, or retreating.
They're coming from Mount fucking Hotno.
Right, but that's not where they're retreating to. Right?
Not the ones that you guys
The ones that we saw retreating weren't retreating there. I know we have something to do now.
They were retreating what, like up here?
I thought they were like retreating towards this area. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
that's where I was pinging.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Oh, that's right. Because that's
see
where
these black lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they've all been taken out, so none of those zombies are still active.
Right, but that's where the zombies that you have always seen since this fight. This was your first fight up here. This was the fight along the road. They were always seemed to be going in a direction that would seem. Oh, come on, stop! I clicked the fucking button. Yeah, they were trying to go either this way or this way. They seem to have been going south.
We should fucking check that out. I mean, I think that's next on our to-do list.
Well, we didn't check that out because Captain Denham was adamant that he had killed all the zombies that were involved, and we didn't have to worry about it.
Well, maybe he's fucking shady. We didn't roll any fucking insight checks on him.
We did.
I'm gonna make our to-do. I'm gonna make a to-do list for us.
I don't know that insight is a good skill for either. Yeah, no. Definitely, I knew Gak didn't have.
No, we don't have a fucking wizard. Like, it's an intelligence fucking skill. Oh no, it's wisdom.
No, it's wisdom.
Yeah. I got a +3 on Shay. That makes sense. She's like street smart.
Oh, on her insight.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, her wisdom's +3 isn't Throm's +2, because that's a real bad character build there, buddy.
It is +2. Well, fuck,
All
dude,
right,
I didn't roll
so-
shit for stats on that guy. Anyway.
Oh no, I know, but I'm
Guys,
just saying, like,
You guys, because you guys can go pretty far south and still stay in range of each other, and then just do quick, like, we're gonna keep going straight. You loop around. You guys have practiced all that strategic shit. I don't know how that fucking works. I'm not a goddamn zombie captain. So you guys have looked at the area of this area along the road and found it to be. You found some things and you made notes. You get to.
I mean, if you're doing a full platoon through the woods, it's way different than if you're doing a small fire team like this.
And you guys would know all right. So you guys were able to take notes and some ground notes to give both teams of information on like where to post supplies for when they want to reinforce this road and when they want to build their own wall for this road. You guys would have given them the standard places that you guys have been trying to give them for workers.
Yeah.
And shit like that.
Hey, this area is going to be a big issue because of such and such. The wall may not work here. You may have to circumvent the road around this obstacle.
So you guys continue making notes. Everything seems fine. You don't see any zombies yet, except for those two that you saw in the last one. You guys gets to the sun sets. You guys make up the same tent this time, and you guys are going to keep the same order, I assume.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
Why not?
All right, so Ike, give me a perception check.
Dice isn't much better than the last one. I got an 8.
All right.
Shitty perception checks are fun for story, but frustrating as a player.
You don't hear anything.
Yeah. Okay.
It passes uneventfully. Who's Gek? You're up. He's up. Gek, give me a perception check.
8. I gotta wait for the die to stop rolling.
How many
Also-
you need more dice. Roll different
You don't-
dice.
You don't hear
But
anything?
my dice are not good tonight. This is new dice. I went with new ones.
New dice, who dis?
All right, so Gek, nothing happened.
Showing it up over here.
Shay, you're up.
Hold out a pile.
Shay rolled a 14 plus 3 on her perception check.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. Everything seems to be going fine.
Okay.
Who's in that last?
Throm.
You're up.
Oh, far worse. 5 plus 4 for a 9.
All right. You don't see anything.
Okay.
Passes uneventfully, and then you wake everybody up.
Wake up, sleepyheads.
I don't want to get up. No.
We're gonna let he lets Ike deal with Gek. I feel like these two need to at some time role play together though, and like vice versa. On the two dudes, the two males need to role play together at some point.
I had a plan for that for watch, but then I was like, wait, that makes no sense that they would do 2 6-hour watches.
Yeah, no. Well, fuck, you'd have to do 2 8-hour watches.
I think you can do 6 hours.
I don't think so. I mean, a long rest is 8 hours. So why the fuck could you do
I
6
think it
hours?
has to constitute 6 hours of sleep.
I don't know.
You have to rest for... Because resting doesn't necessarily have to constitute sleeping.
Sure, but
Um, I don't know, but either way, we didn't do it. I
Yeah,
didn't think it would work.
That's true. 8 hours during which a character sleeps or performs light activity.
Yeah,
Or standing watch for no more than 2 hours. There you go.
yeah.
So we could do, but still, that's 12 hours.
That's
Like,
12 hours
yeah.
compared to what
Right.
would normally take 8.
Right. No, 10. It would take
8.
10.
I've been mentally doing 10-hour watches.
It's 10 hours. If you do a watch, it's 10 hours.
Yeah.
No, because you can sleep 6 hours and include a 2-hour watch. 8 hours. Everyone takes
Yeah.
2-hour watch.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, 2, 4, 6. That's 6 hours.
Right. Yeah, but when you're not on watch, you're sleeping.
Yeah.
So he's right. But I still think a watched rest should take longer than if we were sleeping in an inn.
I think because that's the other thing.
It just feels right. You know what I'm saying?
You have 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of night. Even
Logistically in real life, it wouldn't. Like,
I understand that. I'm just bucking rules as written. Like,
that's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
this instance, rules as written are pretty life accurate.
You're correct. Rules as written. I'm just saying, flavorfully, it feels like it should take longer.
Well,
I get.
It doesn't matter.
But in real life, it doesn't actually matter because you guys make camp close to sunset, so you guys have way more time than you need. You guys you could split it up however.
So yeah, we could easily do 12 hours and do 6 and 6.
Because essentially, if as you said, resting is light work. You guys are at camp. You guys could be awake for a while. You guys could, make dinner or whatever. You guys could just do whatever the fuck you want for a few hours, or you could say, hey, let's get. So I mean, I feel like that's in the area of you guys are in camp for probably maybe 12 hours ish. 10 hours, 12 hours.
Sure.
But unless you're trying to make a short camp and you're going on short rest, which would then have other consequences for if you only take short rests. But right, so all of that to say, you guys wake up. Which way you guys want to go? You guys are talking about different things.
Following the road. We're gonna follow the road all the way to Icefire Peak.
I have a question. Okay, first of all, hang on, John. Before we decide this, Austin, do we have like some sort of map equivalent of what we're looking at as players?
Yeah.
Okay.
This.
Yes. Okay. So here's my question for you, John. Do you want to go to the North Road or the South Road?
You're saying
up here or down here?
I feel like, was it ever notated in which path we should take or which path they were wanting to set up?
No. Also, if you look, the actual red dots notify the map, notify the roads. The green line that you have is that's where the road is to the mountain. But once you get to the mountain range, the green line is just showing the tree line, which above the tree line, we don't normally find zombies above the tree line.
Right.
It's either too cold, too exposed, too dry.
I say we get here.
Mm-hmm.
And we see what it looks like. If it looks like super nasty and jagged headed up this way, we go down this way because it looks like it's probably going to be easier, but it'll take longer.
Right.
But if this looks like passable and like we can make it, I say we go that way.
Cool. I agree. The only thing I was going to say is, do we want to cut this corner? I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter that much, but like, did we want to cut straight here?
I mean, I feel like we can get
we just want
here. No, follow the road because we want to clear the road. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're making sure we're getting the road clear of any debris that we're finding along the way.
Hey, yo, check this bruise out.
God damn. What's that from again?
I fell down the steps at my parents' house.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna whiz.
Couldn't
but
get
I'm
so
listening.
drunk in the pool.
I wasn't drunk. I fucking slipped. My feet were wet and I slipped.
Oof.
I'm listening.
Getting old is rough, huh?
Dude, it sucks.
Don't break your hip.
Thanks. Good tip.
Yeah, yeah, don't break your hip.
You keep going.
All right, so you guys get to why the fuck is it? Sorry, which one? You guys get to there, sort of at the apex of this little turn, and
This is a good view for you guys, by the way.
we can't see anything. You guys see your first zombie in the road.
Oh shit.
We're gonna say it's like over here, and it's just sort of like shuffling, but it's not doing anything. And you guys can be off the road or wherever you want, but this is where the path is. And
No, we're traveling the road.
well, you see the zombie there.
I think Johnny Boy, it's time for you to try and bust out your fancy new thing you discovered.
I
So,
think
tell Austin the rules and try and set that up, because you're gonna you got to roll stealth checks to pull that off. I feel like.
Get kind of looks at the rest of them. He's like, "Let me see if I can take him out," and he wants to try to sneak. Like up here.
Oh damn! Oh yeah.
The zombie
See if he can't get surprise on him.
Well, the zombie's right here, and the zombie's facing that direction.
Yeah, but there's a bush there. He's gonna try to go and hide behind the bush.
What's the range on a javelin?
Range on a javelin is 30 to 120.
Oh, I was gonna say because I could give you some bardic inspiration.
I mean, if you're telling me I can't go hide behind the bush, that's fine.
It might be a tree. Is this a tree?
Whatever it is, yeah. I don't know. I'm just
I mean, if not, we can just fucking fight it.
Want to attempt that because if I get surprise on a character, I can get some extra damage dropped down.
He basically has like a built-in mini sneak attack.
Yeah, I have a built-in 2d6 sneak attack if I get surprise on the first turn of combat.
All right, so roll for initiative, guys.
Okay.
Give me your initiatives.
Can I attempt a stealth before initiative?
Just go ahead and give me initiatives anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready.
It ain't gonna matter.
I'm ready.
I got a 20. Oh no, I'm sorry. A 21 for Shay, and also a 21 for Throm. Shay has the higher bonus.
Okay, Ike.
Ike got a 13.
Okay.
And Gek got a 9.
Okay. Yeah. So you can have like we just set up the order in case I guess you're trying to one shot it or something. Cool. So go do what you want, Gek. Give me a stealth roll.
Okay. So he's gonna try to stealth over there. Oh fuck yeah! 26.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Natty.
Gek.
Yeah.
Gek's like I don't know. He just feels like one with nature. He just like he can feel the rhythm of like the wind, and he's stepping when the wind's rustling, and like
now the only way this surprise attack works is did he beat the zombies in initiative?
Oh yeah.
So he beat the zombies initiative order?
Well, that's not how surprise rounds work.
Yes, if I don't act before him, he's not surprised. So if like, yeah. If I do
No,
not
wait.
act before,
Wait.
He doesn't know you're there.
So as soon so like you're talking rules as written. As
Rules is written.
soon as your turn is passed because you're surprised, you no longer are surprised.
you're no longer surprised, so they
Gotcha.
wouldn't get advantage and whatnot. They'd
Well, we're
still
not
get to act in the round that you can't act
we're
in,
not in
but
combat
you're not
yet.
surprised.
You guys could sneak past this guy. As of yet, guys could just sneak past this guy and then nothing would happen.
Well, that's a lot of fucking
So-
stealth checks to roll though, and Throm's not gonna pass him. Tell you
Since
that right
he's
now.
since he's got him surprised, and he gets a round to work in, he's gonna pop out of these bushes and try to smack him in half with a battle axe with an extra 2d6 damage on it.
Do it, bitch. Do it.
So I gotta get 10 feet from him. So he's gonna come there and he's gonna swing. And that's a 22 to hit.
I don't know how to do it.
2d6 and a d12 on his great axe, I believe.
Don't roll 2d12.
And that's gonna be plus
It's less
4.
advantageous.
Ugh, that's just not great. 12 total points of damage.
I mean, yeah, you get 12
Yeah.
damage.
125, brother.
Jesus
125.
Christ.
Yeah,
Good thing you made that awesome stealth check.
for real.
12 damage, right? What do you mean 125?
Well, he gets an
Those
extra
are my
2d.
dice rolls.
He gets an extra 2d6 because of the surprise. That's why he was trying to set that up.
Yeah.
So you're all right.
I rolled 8 of a possible 24.
Did you add your
So what-
modifier?
What's the
Yeah,
total,
plus 4.
What's the total damage?
12.
Out of a possible 28. That's why we're disappointed.
Yeah, well, it would have. I mean, but not with 12. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Mm.
it's all good.
you jump out and you go bah, and you stab him. He's just like, and you catch him off guard, and he's like, "What's going on?" So I guess we're gonna go to top of order now.
It didn't work the way I really had it
We're
planned
gonna
out.
say that Get got his own little surprise round in there
Yeah.
because you had it set up. So now Shay,
Okay.
let's do it.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm reading at this. Okay. Let's see. Let me get a ruler out. That is 85 feet. So that means I need to move. Fuck it. I'll move to. Somebody move me to like here. Can somebody?
I
do
got
that?
you.
Thank you. And I would like the zombie. I don't think it's gonna matter, but I would like the zombie to please roll a wisdom save. Please.
Constantly. Sure. Zombie wisdom. Damn, yeah, 17.
Okay, well that
You got
passes.
19 on the die.
Yeah, I know they have shit wisdom, so it's fine.
Minus
Uh,
-2.
If the target can hear you, then you know. Okay, I don't think anything happens. I was casting vicious mockery because the only reason I like that spell is because it has disadvantage on its next attack roll. But I think nothing happens because it's a cantrip, so cantrips typically don't have a half damage kind of thing. So that's her turn.
Not typically.
Nice.
Uh,
All right, Throm.
Johnny, can you move me there?
Yep.
Austin, while we're waiting, will you go ahead and make a dex save for this guy?
So, guy, you want to do a dex save?
I do. I want a dex save, por favor.
You got a 2.
Okay, well that's good.
He takes 7 points of radiant damage from a sacred flame.
9. Okay.
Ah, shit. Hey, can I retcon a bonus action from Shay?
No.
Okay, that's perfectly fair.
Ike, you're up.
I would have said the same thing. Good work. You're getting better at this fucking DMing thing. You want me to move
Adam,
you?
move me here.
Okay. Bam.
Okay, and Ike is going to go ahead and pull out her heavy crossbow. And our light crossbow, sorry. And she's going to fire a shot. Oh, gotta get that in the box.
You only get one shot.
That's
Do not miss your chance to blow.
18 to hit, which will hit. I'm expecting it to at least.
Zombies wearing 2 layers of plate armor. It doesn't hit.
Yeah. It's
Which we're going to steal the fuck
8
out of.
points of damage piercing.
I wish these fucking things were like trolls, where like the radiant damage carried through. You know?
That'd be nice.
It would be real
Yeah.
nice.
All right.
I think radiant damage does, but it has to cause it to drop to 0.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like on a troll, like there's no regeneration.
If you've done it that round.
Right, there's no regeneration until the next round.
Yeah.
That's how I wish this worked, but I know it doesn't. So that's okay.
All right. Gek, you're up.
Fucking crit this thing, dude.
Gek is going to swing his battle axe at its face.
No, great axe.
Great axe. Yes, great axe. I
It's like,
keep
why
saying battle axe.
Like, why the fuck are you using a battle axe?
He's not. He's using it.
12 great axe.
We gotta get this guy a great sword. I'm telling you, it's better.
Ike has one.
Oh.
I just liked the idea of him having a great axe.
1D
I know a great sword is better.
1d12s are fun to roll, don't get me wrong, because you never get to roll.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's more or less what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know it's not as good, but
get
he's wielding a great axe.
I totally get it.
Yeah. Ooh, there we go. 12 points of damage on just the D12.
Ooh,
plus my modifier.
So 16?
No, 12 points of damage.
Oh.
Total rolling just a D12.
Oh,
8
gotcha.
plus
8 plus
4
for 12. Gotcha.
Yeah, I got 8.
The
same amount of damage with one die is essentially what I was saying.
Gotcha. I was gonna say the way you worded that was fucking weird.
Yeah, sorry, I probably did.
How much was that damage?
12.
Wow. All right. Yeah, it took. Wow, that it rolled. Yeah. It. I mean, Jesus. How much is 27? 23, 23.
See, I told you I'd take it out.
Did it pass?
Quick and easy.
This thing
Just like that.
A shit ton of hits, pretty much simultaneously within the span of like a few seconds, right? And you see it. I mean, it takes all this, and it looks like it's about to like collapse, but then it stands back up.
Hey, way to not rage either, dickhead.
And he's gonna go.
I don't want to waste a rage on one zombie.
How many you get per day?
2
Per long rest or short rest?
Let me double check that, but
I understand. You're right. You're right, regardless of what your answer is.
per long rest. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not. He wouldn't rage for one zombie.
No, you're right. I thought it was short rest. I was hoping it was short rest.
Yeah, no, it's 2 per long rest right now. It goes up.
No, I know it does.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I'll have at higher levels. Yeah, I'll rage on a squirrel.
All right, you got a 6 against your AC, Gek.
Fucking care.
No.
6? Yeah, no.
16.
No.
Oh, 16?
16? No, still. He dodges to the side and
What is your
deftly moves
what
out of
is
the
your
way.
AC?
17, sir.
He lied. He rolled a 17. He messed
No,
up.
he got. No, I mean he did, and like, but then again, that's why you guys have good armor for these guys. Like it might have like
He
scratched
has no armor whatsoever. He's just quick and tough.
all right.
He's walking around in pants and a big hairy chest.
So
Yeah,
he
for-
scratches at you, and
for
then
armor.
he takes a moment and he makes a sort of groan yell. He goes
Fuck.
kind of noise,
What's that? What's he doing?
and then 2 more zombies pop up.
Yep. I don't love that Austin has double dots on them. Just knowing how Austin typically colors things, this worries
Yep.
me the fuck
Yep,
out.
that's too soon to see that.
Yep, it sure
Way
is.
too soon. We went from one red dot to fucking 40 dots, and they're all different colors.
Hey, John.
I don't like it at
John,
all.
just the end of this one? For real.
All right, so they move. This
Yeah.
is what they move to, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you hear them moan as well. They do a sort of yell moan, and that is their round and movement in action. We are
Cool.
back up to Shay.
Cool. Okay.
Are we saying just like for can we say just for like story purposes, like combat purposes, we're acting as we normally would? Can we say for running away purposes we're on our mounts?
No.
Because weren't we traveling through the day? We never would have we never stated that we got off our mounts or anything. We were just traveling down the road.
Point, but you also didn't do a stealth check for your horse.
Right. Yeah, that's
True.
Yeah.
I would be perfectly okay with saying Gek
Right.
is definitely not on his.
I can't imagine that if we planned to fight this, that any of us would have wanted to fight from horseback because we're not knights.
Yeah, no, not really.
Right.
So-
Also, the horses themselves. So let's take care of that real quick. Where did you guys leave the horses? Like just
yeah, but just off the map. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe like 20 feet off the map. I would imagine as soon as we saw this thing, we dismounted and walked them off the road, if that's allowed.
Yeah, and I mean these horses have been.
Yeah, like they probably set the horses off the road as Gek was getting into position.
More importantly, we did not hitch them. Because I don't want the
Yes.
fucking horses to be just fucking fought. Like, if the horses can fucking escape and we have to move without them, my two characters aren't leaving their fucking horses to just be wailed on while they're tied to a tree.
No, that's fair. And you guys have been
Agreed.
traveling with them for a few days now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So that's what's up right there.
Adam would not do good with a player who mistreated animals in D&D.
Adam would never play a player who missed. Do you remember one of Mirko's
No, I'm
things?
saying with a player at the table.
Oh yeah, no, we would get into some shit. Yeah, do you remember for a while there, like when we were fighting common beasts, Mirko like didn't attack first, like that was a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, who's up, Austin? Shay?
yeah, Shay's up.
Okay, John, I would like you to. Let's see. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not gonna burn a spell right now. Shay is knowing how the zombies are, and how we fought them in the past. She's going to ignore red, and she is going to draw her short bow, and she's going to take a shot at purple yellow.
Alright.
With the short bow. So let's roll that up. Oh fuck. 9. 9.
That should hit.
9 versus AC.
That doesn't
Pretty
hit.
sure that hits.
That doesn't hit.
9 doesn't?
Okay. Well, these are beefier zombies. I think they
Okay.
were. I think they were 8s. Okay, now as a bonus action, because I forgot to do this, she is going to give Bardic Inspiration to Ike. So that's a 1d6, John. Attack roll or saving throw. It doesn't say how long it lasts. Next 10 minutes.
Okay.
So you don't have to use it, but if you roll low, use it.
Yeah.
So let me check
For
one
sure.
of those off. Okay, that is her turn. Throm is going to ask for a dex save from Red, please. God, my saves are so... I'm so used to Barney's fucking DC.
You wanted a dex?
From Red, please.
You get a 2.
Dope. He takes 8 points of radiant damage. So that should drop him. If he behaves like the rest of them.
He does collapse and stop moving. He's
Great.
dead.
And then he yells out, he's going to yell out to Gek, Gek, 2 on your 6. And that will end his turn. Wait, let me see if I don't think I have any bonus actions, but let me just check real quick. Nope, no bonus actions. That will end my turn. Actually, can I move real quick?
Yeah, you can still move.
I'm gonna move just to there. The fuck are you doing, John?
I was looking to see if I would be in range with the javelin.
Oh, okay. I got you.
If you're trying to get this one, you just 40.
Well, I think he was gonna move first. But...
Yeah, no, I don't want to go from where I was at. I was thinking about moving.
Oh, well then, yeah. Throm, you're up, Throm.
No, Throm just went.
You're up, Ike.
That's 50. Oh, that's a total of 55, so it's 25 feet. Okay.
Okay, so Ike is... She wants to go... Yeah. She wants to get... Gosh dang. Okay. Yeah, she wants to go right here, so she's going to go right above Throm.
Set a
there.
D6 out in front of you, just so you don't forget.
In front of me?
Yeah, because you have Bardic Inspiration for her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's going to take a shot at purple yellow with her crossbow. Oh, that D6 is not going to help there. Critical fail.
Oh, I'm glad you're in front of me.
Yep. I made sure to do that.
What were you trying to do, Ike?
Ike was trying to shoot her crossbow
At the left
this
one. This one.
purple and yellow one, yeah.
I'm gonna say that your crossbow has a mechanical jam that's gonna take an action to fix.
It's a good fumble fail.
And she drops it on the ground and gets ready to pull her weapon.
Cool. Gek, you're up, dude. Get him, Gek.
Gek is up next. He is going to move, I believe, up here next to Ike.
You want me to move you?
It's a good idea.
Yeah. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just going to go right here.
I need to get some fucking battle tunes going here. This fucking sound set ain't doing it. I mean, the Howling Wolves are nice, but
It's we need some crashing swords.
Yeah, we need some fucking.
Some
There we
battle
go.
horns.
All right, guys. So I want you guys to do a round of wisdom saves to try and hear Captain Denham. But because you're in combat, I like the idea that you guys are distracted from it. So I was thinking of doing like a -2 on the wisdom throw.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll
Okay.
mine and roll 20.
So that means my guys just roll it straight up. So I got a 16 for Gek and a 2 for Ike.
Shay got a 1, Throm got a 19.
Oh, it's since it was just Gek's turn. Can he take a bonus action to rage?
We hadn't moved on, I would think so, but that's his call.
Yeah, that is his call.
You just moved, right?
Yeah. All I did was move and take a shot. I didn't use a bonus action for anything.
Yeah. I mean, you can still. It's still your turn, even though I interrupted. It's still.
Wait. No, I don't.
I wouldn't.
I don't want to do that.
You're not raging.
Wait.
No, you don't want to rage. Not yet.
Yeah, no, I'll wait. You're right. I'll wait.
Zambo's turn. Yeah, hey, John, you know what I was thinking? We need, like, to think of, like, a cool name for zombies. Like, that isn't zombies. You know, like a slang
Like
word.
walkers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something. Like, we'll workshop it at work, but we need to, we need to think, like, Nashers.
Chompas.
Yeah, Nashers, something. We'll think of it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
For role-playing purposes.
All right.
Biters? I think biters I've heard in something before.
Yeah.
I think that was another one used in Walking Dead, which I liked that.
It's not bad.
Different group of people called them biters.
All right. These guys are both went after Gex.
Damn it, should have raged, John. What were you thinking?
Such an asshole.
That's fine. They gotta hit him.
All right. First guy gets a 6.
That'll miss.
That ain't gonna work. Oh wow. We got a nat 20
Oh wow, I don't believe that at all. No, I'm
for
just kidding.
for 23. I mean, like it's not. They don't have great to hit.
No, I know. Go ahead. Roll that damage.
Oh man, I wasn't ready for a nat though.
Me either.
It's totally fine.
So it's a D6, probably, I'm guessing, +8, because you have a +2 and a D6 for damage, I'm guessing.
Max damage on a single hit plus the dice. So do that math. Plus one die roll.
So I guess it'd be that. 21.
God damn!
Yeah, you're
21 points of damage?
Holy fuck! He might be
He's-
down. No, he's not down.
No.
Fuck!
good. I mean, he rolled a 5, which is great on his 1d10.
Oh shit! Things
They
are
do a
getting-
D10?
Hey, John,
This-
obviously these are a different breed because remember,
Yeah.
a 9 didn't hit. 8s were hitting
No, I'm
early.
aware.
Ooh, doctor. Let's go. Let's go.
Are you awake, John? Are you waking up?
I'm fine.
Have you heard him?
You
I'm
waking up?
fine.
We got potions.
I mean, I'm below half. He's bloody.
Yeah. We got potions. It's cool.
Yeah,
Get
does
out
he
of
have
the
one of those?
I have 2 on both of my characters, so
You guys have potions,
Yeah.
for sure.
No, I know.
So the 2 that
Yeah, he has one left.
the two that got the wisdom saves, Gek and Throm, you guys hear that at Pangolin they have not seen any zombies yet. They have not seen any zombies on the road. Everything looks
Who
fine.
cares? I see zombies right here.
I was gonna say I feel like Gek would say something exactly like that.
Be on alert for zombies. In the
He
area.
is totally yelling that in the middle of combat.
For
closer
sure.
till you get to the mountains, be more on alert.
Oh, thanks.
Somebody shut
Thanks.
this old guy up.
Thanks, dickhead. You're a little late for that, aren't you?
So that's what he says. So the zombies moan.
Motherfucker. We're so fucked. We're gonna have to run.
And you guys, you got. Well, actually, no, they're
fucking run again. Why did we not do perception checks while we were fucking like hanging out?
They pop up over here.
We'll learn someday, won't we, John? Fuck me.
So
I mean, I hope so.
They essentially move to this spot, which is where they move to.
You
I-
always get complacent.
I
though,
don't think
everybody
you guys
does.
have
Like,
hit either of these two zombies yet. Have you guys done damage to them?
Nope.
Nope.
I didn't think so. And you also see. Hold on a second. Copy and replace. Yeah, copy and replace. We're gonna. I don't know how. You never know how they're gonna come in, do you?
Whoa, shit.
You guys see a zombie that you guys have never, like, who sees it? Shay, you're the only one who sees. You see these two zombies come in over here, and then you see one that does not, he looks like a different zombie. You don't know. This is not something you've seen before.
Can you describe how he looks different to me?
If you,
I mean, I'll roll a check if it doesn't cost me my action.
no, you can see it. You can zoom in on the picture. He looks like he's got more stuff. He's a little bit more decayed, but you can still see quite a bit of muscle.
Does he look stronger?
He does. He does look stronger. He's 2 feet taller than all the rest. He doesn't walk with the low. He doesn't shuffle. He looks like he's actually walking. He's not holding any weapon or anything.
Okay. All right. Well, I think it's her turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She has to get to here. She is going to cast heroism on Gek. Let's see. A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery until the spell ends. Concentration up to a minute. You're immune to being frightened, and you gain temporary hit points equal to my spell casting ability modifier, which is +4 at the start of each of your turns. Okay?
So I get +4 to.
Temporary hit points.
Okay, so if that gets depleted, it's back at 4 every turn.
Correct. As long as I maintain concentration.
Gotcha.
And
Does
then-
not stack, but it refills every turn.
No. So, like, let's say you don't get hit. Like, you make it through. You get 4 at the start. You make it through a round, and you don't get hit. You now
have 8?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I am going to mark off a spell slot for that, and she's also, before she moved, she would have said, "We got company over here," and like point out over there, and she's going to give another bardic inspiration die to Gek, because he doesn't have one yet. And we're in a hairy situation.
Yep.
I believe she has 5 feet of movement left. She's going to move there. And that will end her turn.
Alright. We got Throm, you're up.
Okay. Fuck. Shit. God damn. Like,
You did. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
No, I know. This is a rough spot. You put us in a good spot here, but
Something.
shit. Okay. Here's what he's going to do. He is going. So he probably saw Shay imbue Gek with some kind of magic. So he is going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on Ike. So,
What does that do?
oh shit. Well, it's right there. Any attacks from undead have disadvantage. And he is going to. He's gonna move here to protect his sister, but also move away from this growing threat. And I think that's gonna end his turn. Because I don't think I can do anything better than that. And Adam is going to take a lead. So good luck, John.
Okay.
Don't forget about your temporary hit points.
I will not. I got it marked.
We're up to Gek, right?
Gek is, well, it's Ike first, I believe.
You are, yeah.
Ike is up, so Ike is going to pull out her greatsword. Instead of the glaive, since they're up close, that's what she likes to wield. And she's going to rock 19 on the die, so that should hit. Plus 6 is a 25.
Yeah.
Nice. So that's 13 points of damage with the greatsword.
13 is not nothing. 13 don't get it done.
13 points of damage is what she's got, and that is her turn.
All right.
Stand there blessed. And then Gek is gonna burst into a rage. He's caged.
Hey, John, I didn't hear your turn. Did you use Bardic Inspiration on Ike?
I did not.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to know for Shay's next turn.
All right.
I have not used Bardic Inspiration on her.
Okay.
Gek goes into a rage, swings that great axe, and that's a 16 to hit. Or no, 17.
Yeah, that hits.
And let's see, plus 6 on this one.
Is this
Crack
against
die.
purple yellow again?
Yeah, he's going against the one that was just hit.
That makes sense.
And that's 15 points of damage on this one.
15.
Nice big chewy hit. Should make that save difficult.
Okay. Now it's the zombie's turn.
I'm guessing that one's still standing there.
It is still standing. And it's the 13 to 15. Wait, I did the math on that wrong.
I did 13 and then 15,
28.
so 28 points of damage.
Yeah, it's still up. But it's looking yeah, I mean, yeah, it's obviously fucked up.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
God.
If it hit 0, it had a DC 20 save to make. But that's if it hit 0.
Alright. Ike, you're now raging, which makes me feel, I don't know, for the first time almost safer.
Gek is raging.
Gek is raging.
Well, we're attacking Gek.
Okay, the big barbarian's getting attacked.
That's what I do in these. That's what we play D&D for, so I can hit your guy that's raging. Nope, that's a 12. I didn't do it. And then blue purple is going. $17.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
17 will hit.
Oh, it's weird. It gives me 2. Oh, that doesn't matter. Okay. And then we're gonna do. You're gonna take. It's 10 damage, so you're taking 5.
Yeah, it was 10 damage, so I take 5, so I actually take 1, as 4 of it is soaked by my temporary hit points.
Good.
Damn.
Awesome.
I think fucking heroism and rage, we're gonna be a good combo here, buddy.
No, I dig it.
For a while, I think. At least until this shit starts scaling out of our fucking...
Okay, I'm figuring out how to use the temporary hit points and the damage calculator
On
and all
D&D
that.
Beyond?
Yeah, I got it down now.
I was
It
gonna
just
say
took me
there's a
second.
spot for temporary hit points.
No, I'm aware. Yeah, that's what I was using.
Or you could just fucking
It's just
put...
when I put the damage in, I didn't think to just put in -5.
All right,
I put in
you
-1.
guys, in the combat. Oh no, you wouldn't have noticed because you wouldn't be able to see anything because he's behind a tree. So yeah, these guys rush up on you right here.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
They all attacking Ike.
that's who they can reach.
They need to roll with
Can
disadvantage.
were they were able to get there and they can attack?
These two can.
They didn't have double move. Okay.
No, this guy couldn't. This guy just was able to get there, and this guy was
Okay.
able to move here. But you guys couldn't have seen the thing.
No, that's fine.
And
They have disadvantage on their attack rolls against her, so that's good.
Yep.
that is good. All right, so we just got the one. This guy is gonna. That's 7. So I'm not gonna roll again. Because I'm gonna take a low.
Well, roll again. You might fumble.
Oh, that's true.
Probably
So-
not. Did you fumble?
When
No.
do those temporary hit points cycle? Do they cycle on your turn or on mine?
Start of your turn. Let me double check. It
Uh-huh.
should be the start of your turn.
All right, now it's time for
Yes.
this new guy.
Okay.
Your turn.
So I got them at the start of my last turn, and then now
Correct.
I get 4 additional.
All right, we got a 19 and a 23.
Shit. Well, at least it's Ike. She's been untouched.
A 19 and a 23 with disadvantage on both of those.
Eh.
It's just
Okay.
one. It's just one guy.
They're
The-
both gonna hit.
The first guy missed.
All right,
Oh, so it's just one attack
correct.
Yeah.
It's just you're only taking
Okay.
one attack, and
from the big guy or the?
I'm the big guy.
Oh yay!
Woof.
So that's you. You took 10 slam damage, and it hurt. But then you also took extra damage because he was able to give. What kind of armor are you wearing? What kind of armor is Ike wearing?
Plate mail, or no chainmail.
Chainmail. He must have gotten in between the chainmail because he got something in you.
Is there a save for that?
There's a scratch. All it is you're taking. It's 10 damage plus 4 necrotic damage.
Oh, okay.
Is what it is, but
You're aware that necrotic means absolutely nothing, right?
Well,
it's just a type of damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless, right?
So 14 total damage.
Correct.
damn. I was hoping protection
is-
from good and evil had something against the crowd. We're in fucking rough shape. This is fucked.
Yeah, this is.
Then the big guy, he kind of roars a little bit. "Arr!" And
Motherfucking fuckballs.
You're gonna get to
We're
write
dead.
a whole new campaign there, Austin.
We're gonna fucking get to play new characters.
TPK.
For sure.
I mean, depends on what you guys do.
There's not a lot to do. But hey, we'll figure it out.
There's nothing. You can't think of anything to do right now.
I mean, we can run.
Remember, your horses are just off the map, and they're not tied down.
And we're gonna take. Well, his guys are definitely taking some attacks of opportunity.
Well, we got a raging barbarian who's going to take an attack, and then we've got Ike who's going to take an attack, but they're all rolling disadvantage against her.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Well, we could run all disengage and just book it.
Away from the horses. Or
Towards
to the
the
horses. Okay. I don't have to disengage. I can fucking make it to the horses.
Both of my guys have to disengage.
Yeah.
Actually, what we could do is my guys disengage and go directly south. You guys can double move to the horses, bring them to us, and then we run.
Well, let's see how it goes.
Ike would be like, get to the horses. Me and Gek will run them south. Come pick us up.
Okay. Who's up?
All
I
right.
think it's Shay.
Yep, the zombies did their thing. Shay, you're up to get to the horses.
Okay. You see Shay. You see her hands start to.
You could double move to the horses.
Yes, I know. You see Shay, like her hand starts to like light up with like a white light, and then she looks at Gek and she like fucking like quells the glow. She was thinking about casting like a healing word on him, but then she books it towards the horses. So I'll just put her here. Throm yells. So that'll end her turn. And Throm says, "That's what you want? Okay. We'll see you in a second." And he follows. So I'll put him over here by Shay. He'll make sure to put himself. He's always going to put himself between her and danger.
All right. Next is Ike.
Okay, Ike and Gek are both gonna disengage. Ike, cause she sees Gek kind of in a rage, fighting. She's gonna kind of grab him by the tuft of his arm, be like, "Come on, stupid, let's go. Shake yourself out of it."
And disengage just provokes the opportunity attack, right?
No, disengage. They do not provoke any opportunity attacks. I'm able to move freely.
Okay.
You moving
So
south,
I think-
Johnny?
Yeah.
It's like there. And then, I mean, he can move. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in about the same shape. But, yeah.
I mean, you're gonna fucking take another attack before we can
Probably.
get another 2 attacks. Or fucking maybe 2 rounds. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, they might just say fuck it and double move after the next one.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Because
Yeah.
if I double move around, they won't be able to catch us.
Sure.
All right. So now it's the zombie's turn. And
I'm gonna take some fucking attacks here. I'm ready.
these guys move here.
Good.
He's gonna move there. Were they here or are they off the map?
Actually, I only moved 50 feet to there.
You had
So
another
I
10
would have had another 10 feet.
because he couldn't reach you at 10 feet.
I measured it out from where they were, and they both moved 50 feet. But I
Right.
left them there, so
Right.
would
So
it be 10 feet further away.
We're gonna add a square in there because he couldn't have reached you at that full movement.
Yeah, I mean, they were getting as close to the horses as they could.
Yeah, so they're over there. Yeah, same for this guy. If you moved your full movement, he wouldn't have been able to get to you. So I'm gonna put him another square away from you as well.
Cool. That works for me.
This guy, however, is going to be able to make the movement down. Unfortunately, he does have better movement.
Disadvantage is still in play, so that's okay.
That's good. All right, so we're gonna get a. Jesus, 26.
Did you roll twice?
No, that's the first roll.
Okay, please roll lower.
The second roll is an 11.
That will miss.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. That's so cool. Yeah, he just he whiffed. He was too excited is what it is. He was really trying to he was mad. And then this guy, how is he going to move? Because he goes, and then, no, yeah, he can there. This guy also, he can move to that spot. And then...
That guy, I feel like that new guy's going to be a fucking problem.
What new guy?
The new mob. He's going to be a fucking problem. Even if we get to you.
And then these guys make it to there.
You know what? I'm gonna look up real quick.
There's these two guys up here. No, there's more guys coming. Sorry, not sorry. So that's theirs. Shay, you are since at the horses now. You and Throm are at the horses.
Okay. Are we at the horses?
You can make it. You can have half your movement.
Okay.
Once you get to them, yeah, you get to them.
Okay, so what? Since they're next to each other in initiative, we would both like to mount our horses, grab their horses by the reins, and move as far as we can. So you tell them, horses. A standard horse in D&D has 60 feet of movement. So you tell me what I can do. I wouldn't be opposed to mounting the horse being an action. I think that's fair.
No, yeah, it definitely is. But
it's almost got
you guys are fucking action heroes. You guys can get on there and grab that as an action, and then as like a secondary or free action or whatever to grab them. That's fine because you're all close together. But with 60 feet, if you guys are essentially just over there, yeah, you can get to anywhere like in this area.
I mean, like how much? So they were probably like a few feet off the map, or a couple squares off the map. And
essentially.
These Ike is 50 feet away. So why don't you put Throm and Shay wherever they could get to? I would say in a non-threatened square, so at least 5 feet away from this.
Yeah,
this
I can.
guy.
If you guys are back here, I would imagine you guys would just come down.
Yeah, I mean,
I was thinking you guys come like even further, like you're looping down south, and we're gonna run to you.
How's down there? That works perfectly for me.
Sure. Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, I'll just have to make the map of. I mean, that's fine, but yeah, for sure.
So that'll be that's everything my characters have. So.
So, if you guys are still disengaged, I don't know the mechanics of this.
Well, disengage is an action, so.
So yeah, they can disengage and get on the horses.
Well, no, they can't because mounting's an action.
Gek.
Gek's fine.
I don't think they can.
Gek's fine. Ike is gonna go ahead and eat one.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But she's got
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, Ike. Well, we're actually gonna hit Ike first, and then we're gonna let Gek move. just a turn order.
You're gonna try and hit Ike first. Or roll twice.
So that's a 21 and a. Oh man, it's fun watching it on D&D Beyond because it actually gives you the dice, and then it slowly moves it, and it went from a 19 to a 5.
Yeah.
You know what else does that?
A dice
Real
box.
dice.
Yeah, get real dice.
Get real dice, you
I have so many-
goddamn
I
tech
have-
nerd.
When you do it in here, it does it very slowly, so you can act like if you're. Man, that was.
I
it
have
was
so
on the
many
19,
dice. I need to just
and
mail
then
them to
boom,
you.
it landed on the 5. That was.
I've seen that. I've seen it slow down in real time, Austin.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm sure because
Hey,
once you get to the
hey,
point,
Austin, watch this. Look. I mean, it does the same shit.
that was like 4 so fast. I didn't see it was on.
No, look, it does it. It still does it.
Well, I got to enjoy that because it was so. Oh man, it'd have been. So she doesn't need anything.
Yeah, she
gets-
didn't
That's
get
a
hit.
miss.
Okay, cool.
So that
So she gets away, and then Get gets away.
So
I like it that he covers.
So they're both mounted.
They are both mounted, and you guys on horseback are able to get away. As this guy yells again louder, and then you see a
Jesus.
bunch of others.
and where are we at on the map?
That's a good question. So
'Cause we want to mark that out and mark where they were coming from.
it's actually
on the
kind of
map.
Well,
interesting.
we're gonna get to a safe place first, and then we'll do that.
Well, yeah. No.
No, but
Obviously.
while you guys
But
are,
I'm just stating, like, that's what I need to know next.
So what? It's kind of interesting. Right here, where you guys are, right here, that's where the attack happened. So we're gonna go here.
Stop.
So
here.
were they coming from the north then?
Yeah. So as it was. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Oh well, who cares? You guys are coming along this way. However, the weird thing is that there seems to be a bit of a crossroad right here. There seems to be another road that wasn't necessarily marked, and it was kind of going up this way. I don't know why they're so light. Am I on the right layer? Oh no, I'm not on the right layer. That's why it's doing that. So there's another kind of road that's kind of coming along this way.
Okay.
As far as you can, so there's a bit, and that wasn't on your map. So we've added it. So there was a bit of a crossroads right there. And
I
you
think
guys,
that's something we investigate. Maybe on the way back, we send the supply train on ahead, and we go up and investigate that.
so you guys hightail it.
That sounds like a horrible idea. To leave the supplies on their own.
Supply.
Well, from up to this point, we ran into absolutely nothing. We have very little reason to believe they will run into any trouble that they shouldn't be able to handle.
Well, we
Or
better,
just ignore.
We better make sure they get past this fucking area that we fucking just were in.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
Holy
saying.
Shit. That was fucking nerve wracking.
So
Yes, it was.
you guys definitely found a lot of fucking nasties. There,
Yeah,
right?
the-
We found
You know
Right
the
there.
worst part about fighting zombies is there's no fucking loot on a zombie, as there shouldn't be.
Well, no, that we haven't had a chance to fucking loot anything. We've had to run from like the last 3 combats that we
Yeah,
weren't
no,
fortified in a
What
city.
the fuck are you gonna take off a zombie? Its shirt or some
Like-
bullshit? Like
No, like we're not going to loot them, but ideally, whatever the person had in life, they should have.
I mean, a zombie. If a zombie had a sword, it's not gonna carry a sword. You know.
if the sword was
No. But I'm saying, like,
it out.
if the zombie, if the noble had a writ of coin purse bursting with gold, it would still be on their belt.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with John to that. I mean, if there was something like in their pockets or whatever,
Jewels,
they have,
diamond rings,
that stuff might still be there, but over
necklaces.
Right, but like if you guys ever
out, or they might have gotten like their coats might have gotten torn off. So they could also.
But if you guys ever played a Fallout game, like
this is D&D, Adam.
no, I get that, but like
get out of here. You need to unlearn everything that you have learned.
Hey, Baldy, why don't you fucking pipe down for a second? No, what I'm saying is like
yeah, Baldy,
I don't feel like currency in this game is gonna have a lot of value, which I'm okay with. But it's like
so far, everything that you guys have needed, you've been able to requisition because you guys are captains.
Yeah. As far as I could tell, I would agree.
But I'm just saying, like, it's not like the fucking magic shops are up and running, or like, you know, like.
Shit.
I mean, look, I'm having a ton of fun. Like that was fucking nerve-wracking. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I think when I watch John in combat, I'm often very impressed. I'm not usually impressed with myself. That time, I felt I did very good. And I don't like to toot my own horn. I fucking hate it, to be honest with you. But
I honestly think I fuck up half the time in combat. So
all right, guys,
you're really
level up.
Oh,
Level up.
We didn't even. We killed one zombie. We got to level up. Whoop whoop.
I feel like we gain experience for running away.
Yeah.
You guys gained experience for
as we should.
You guys lived and gained experience because you're still.
I agree. I don't think leveling up should be strictly limited to killing things. Okay. Do you want to roll hit points, Austin?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a D8.
I gotta pee first.
What'd you get? 4?
4.
Okay, I got a 6. So I'm gonna take that and then roll me another D8.
2.
Okay, I got a 7. So I'll take that.
Sounds good.
Okay. Well, after that, I don't. Well, John will need you to roll hit points with him. God. So many fucking skills.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass every single fucking skill check from here on out.
Good.
Well, maybe.
Do it.
Let's see. She's gonna take stealth for sure. And sleight of hand. Bonus proficiencies. Bonus proficiencies. What should she take? I'm going to wait for John and ask his opinions on it, because why the fuck not? My cleric doesn't get shit except for second level spells, which is very good.
There you are bitching about that again.
Shut up, John. Oh shit. I didn't realize they got 3 extra spell slots as well in total. Is that right?
Everybody gets 3 extra spell slots at second level.
I didn't think I got 2 second level spell slots. That's why
yeah.
Fucking shit.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
huge.
I'll give you a DM hint. Build your characters to kill zombies.
Oh, hey, thanks, Austin.
Yeah,
hey,
I was already on
roll
that,
John's
brother.
hit points so he can help me build my characters.
Yeah, I'll take a D12 and a D10. Oh yeah, 10 on the 10. Fuck yeah.
I didn't roll very well for you guys.
What'd you get on the D12?
Pretty well.
I got a 2 on the D12, and I got a 1 on the D10.
I got an 11, so we're good.
Nice.
I'm very glad you rolled well.
I got a 7
I got
and
a
5.
10 and 11.
So I'm good.
So
We're doing pretty good on hit points.
I whiffed on all of those, so I'm glad you guys got some good rolls.
All right, Johnny boy, listen up. my 2 expertise options.
Also, if there's something that you guys want to like rework a little bit, that might be a little bit outside traditional. If you guys never use something or hate something, I don't know.
I would love. Okay. Oh no, I have one of those. I would love to swap out one of the initial proficiencies I took.
Stealth.
What is the proficiency?
The proficiency I took was where the fuck even was that?
Stealth.
No, I know it was stealth, but it might be in my background. Yeah. I would like to switch out my stealth proficiency for a different proficiency.
Well, come
on my cleric, who will always be rolling stealth at disadvantage anyway.
So, give me an in-game story of how you would gain that proficiency over the 2 days that you guys travel.
So, okay,
what are you trying to get proficient in?
So, look, I'm not even going to try and metagame this. I just think this is something that's generally helpful.
Give it to me.
He knows he's not a stealthy guy, but he's been fucking surveying land, he's been surveying strategic points, zombies, etc. I would like to switch that into survival.
Yeah, I think
which helps with like tracking.
That suits your character, I think. Well,
he's wise.
You could have been surviving, and especially the past week. Right?
Yeah,
I can definitely do that.
Cool. That's all I want to do.
Okay, I have 38 and 44 max hit points respectively.
You're at 44? Holy fuck.
Yeah.
I'm at 31 and 29. Holy shit, good. That's super helpful.
It is.
Alright, John. So, for my expertise for Shay, I took stealth and sleight of hand because my other options were persuasion, performance, or deception. And she has thieves' tools.
What new skills did you pick?
I didn't pick any new bonus proficiencies yet.
You didn't take Lore Bard?
I did, but I haven't selected them yet.
Okay.
I was waiting.
So select those before you select your.
Oh, okay, good point.
Yeah. Don't pick from a smaller list.
No,
that's
yeah,
dumb.
that's a good point. I'm gonna take
perception.
Take
off that stealth too, just in case.
Perception for
perception for sure.
She's already proficient in stealth. Medicine?
I was thinking survival and nature. We need a tracker. We're going through the wilderness. I know you got survival on Throm, but it's not going to hurt for her to have it as well, especially stealthing ahead, because she can stealth ahead with Gek, and she can be his survivalist.
Survival's good. What about... Now, I know we haven't done it yet, but what about Arcana? Just in case we stumble across some magic shit.
Arcana's not bad to have.
Because no one has Arcana.
I would probably say Arcana, survival, and perception.
The only other thing I would swap out instead of Arcana is medicine, but like, if we come across anything magical,
I have medicine.
We're fucked.
I have medicine on Ike.
Okay. History?
So I would say, like I said, I think Arcana, perception,
and got
survival.
Perception. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I like it. Well, I just picked perception and survival, so I think Arcana is good.
I think Arcana's a good. Yeah, I think Arcana works there
because we don't have any of that.
I mean, the only other thing I would think. Well, I'm sure Throm has religion, right?
Yes, he is proficient in religion.
Okay.
And
if not,
and
do not take survival and take fucking religion because you should have done that first.
No. All my clerics typically start off with proficiencies in medicine and religion because they should.
Yeah. They should get more than 2 skills because those should just be part of their class.
They're not skill monkeys. I mean, Yeah, I think
No,
I
but-
think they should get those 3.
I think that's the
Maybe
thing.
not
class should-
perception.
like, I think certain classes should have